Hey, it's John the Net Guy. Welcome to the shop tonight. We're taking a look at a new product. This is one of the best-selling all metal. I've got power strips throughout the shop, but I always seem to need more. So I picked this guy up to check it out, see if I could have it put right here for future videos. It has both USB charging and regular outlets with wide spacing it advertises. Let's unbox it and see what we're gonna get. Okay, first thing I like already, high visibility. I need something that anybody's going to be able to see. When I say go grab that surge strip, that outlet, this is going to make it real easy. It does have an overload protection with a reset here. You can see that. Wide spacing on these bottom outlets means your large chunky AC adapters are going to fit. Pretty tight spacing on these lower ones, and they weren't kidding, it's metal construction. Looks like these holes are even big enough to take a standard construction screw, which they do, a little bit of an angle maybe, they're right on the edge, and then you'll be able to mount that up against a wall. Also comes with this, looks like a convenient hook mount here, so you'll be able to run that through, put it on a hook or something, and then it's going to have two USB ports. Now there are various sizes cord that you can get with this, and the price varies with that as well. This one happens to be 6 feet, just about 12 feet exactly here. So that's gonna reach all the way across my shop. It's only a 10-foot wide building I'm in here, so that would reach all the way across. I'm actually gonna run it up here and plug it into one of my others so we can test out the power features. So here we go. It's got a little light here letting us know it's working, and then it's got the on off. It also has a lighted switch which lets you know that you've got power. That's actually a really undervalued feature, to know when you've got power. If you've got a generator, or maybe you've got this plugged in somewhere else and you want to see, is there power available with that strip? You can see that right away. As far as USB goes, I am constantly charging microphones, batteries, things like that. This is my little GoPro charger. Go ahead and plug this in because I got a GoPro battery that needs to be charged. So it looks like it is topping them off, so that's working. So it has a 15 amp rating. Why is that important? Well, I'm going to show you guys, this is kind of your standard budget extension cords. If you're using extension cords like this, look at the wire gauge. This is 16 gauge wire. Now 16 is bigger than this one, which is 14 by number, but this actually has more cable. So this cable is heavier duty. This one is limited to 13 amps. So if you're using something like a heat gun or something that can get to almost 1875 watts, the full 15 amp output, for safety, you're going to want to use a thicker cord. So this can actually distribute more power than this raw extension cord over here. The USB ports are type A. They're not going to be quick charge enabled. They are 5 volts at 2.1 amps. So that's about the maximum I would expect this. So it's kind of a charger built in. Nice to have if you're going to be plugging in any sort of USB tools. I have more and more tools now that are coming with USB charging cords. So this is kind of cool to see. So I like that. You've got 8 overall standard plugs. You've got a full metal body construction, some convenience on the outside here. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, and we're going to wrap all 12 feet of cord and see how far we can get around the outside here. This looks like it's got a convenient cord wrap on it. I think this is going to be a winner. It's going to work out exactly how I wanted to use it in the shop here. Not quite enough room, it looks like, to fit all 12 feet of cord around the outside. I was just trying to force it, but it's just not quite there. It's a little cold in the shop too. If it was warmer, I think that this cord might be a little forgiving, but that's about all it's going to be able to do. So you can wrap the excess around the outside, but it's not going to fully fit in there. And then you can hopefully hook this up on a peg somewhere. See if I got one of my pegs that's open. You can hook this up on a peg somewhere. And this is the 8-port, all metal, USB enabled 12-foot surge protector. Thanks for watching.